The indication from the angel was that the 16-year-old Dalai Lama Tenzin Gyatso should lead. Dalai Lama began his political career then.
这不写了个，写了他啥来着？你说什么？这帮啊出对改，你们写在了，古着，他中国军嘛，他这种军嘛逍遥嘛，这情现在看不得什么，白种做，你们写，按照种的做呢，这些不是啥，但马家个呢，学头呢，这就这个意思。
After this decision, the young Dalai Lama moved quietly to the border town of Yadong and brought with him massive amounts of the Kasha government's treasure. Dalai at that time was wavering. What he cared about the most were his life, his status, and his power. Yadong is a small town in the Himalayan valley. It was conveniently located at a pass to India. The politically wavering Dalai Lama wanted to pause in such a position. In the meantime, the United States on the other side of the globe was set on combating communism at all costs. It began an anti-communism war on the Korean peninsula. It also began to focus its attention on Tibet. Although officials of the Truman administration knew that Chinese sovereignty over Tibet couldn't be immediately averted, they urged the American government to take prompt actions in laying the foundation for Tibet's separation from the Chinese central government. On December 30th, 1950, the U.S. State Department sent a memoir to the British ambassador to the U.S., expressing clearly the change of policies by the Truman government towards the status of Tibet.
nga 중앙 지기 나니베 잡적게야 도문에 된 따라다 네 되게 나네 내가 나네 근데 구섭 시든 구섭 소반 다주 student
The The chapter governor, Kalong Napad Nawan Jikme, was appointed by the Dalai Lama as the chief plenipotentiary. The other 4 representatives were Kemi Sonamwandu, Thupten Denda, Thupten Lagmon, and Samton Zin Dondap. Both of the negotiating sides laid out their drafts. On all important issues, the 2 sides eventually resolved their differences. These included driving the imperial invasion forces out of Tibet, the entry of PLA for military defense, Tibet's racial and regional autonomy, the unchanged political system of Tibet, and the authority of the Dalai Lama and the Panchen Lama, and the guarantee of religious freedom. The signing of the 17 agreements resolved many problems between the Chinese central government and the local Tibetan government. The status of Tibet became clear and stable. Ever eager to stir trouble in the People's Republic of China, the Truman government was concerned. Between March and August of 1951, the American ambassador to India, Henderson, sent at least 3 letters and even more messages to the Dalai Lama to persuade him to deny the 17 agreements, go into exile, and organize resistance movements. The American government offered financial support and even military aid. In case the letters would fall into the hands of others and embarrass the U.S., none of the letters was dated, addressed, or signed. Meanwhile, a British reporter was convinced that he had seen American military supplies shipped into Tibet.